Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 9 of Control. This is Chris. We're going to continue our adventure, doing whatever we were doing, which I think was rearranging something. I think we need to rearrange this thing. Okay. Didn't, grab anything. Have that thing down there. So
there's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this looks like how you operate stuff. Okay. Teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross.
Something's blocking it.
Of course, something is. Sorry, I always. Can I make this thing? No, okay. So what's in here? Nothing? How do we open you? Okay. Well, I'll leave that for later. cannot see or hear anything with that noise. Those guys are super annoying. Okay. This way. Okay. Where do we get into Nya? Do we go up and then down? Stop. Okay. Oh, that was really annoying. Okay. So I figured, but I just wanted to check. I don't think this takes me where I want to go. Yeah. I'll go down real quick. See if I can get access to that room. Pumpkin, sit down. You need to sit. You're stepping on my headphones. What am I missing? No. What the heck? Guys coming from? Okay, there's no... Doesn't look like there's a way in this room. There's something over there, though. Can't get up. Can't come down. So is there like a way to... here somewhere? So this just brings you, yeah, to here. I'm so confused. Is this where the elevator is? There's something back here? Can't go under there. Alright, I forget it. mean, it feels like you should drop in from the top or something. There's a door here, but we can't move this thing. Is this considered a heavy object? Is that... Do I just not have the right amount of grabby power to get that out of the way? Oop. Okay, I guess all the bugaboos up here came... That's who came out after me. Airplane wreckage. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Blank, Cincinnati. The town of Blank, Cincinnati. What could that be? It is expected to be connected with Blank AWE. It's being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored at the transit corridor in the containment sector. Brought here through New York subway tunnel. Special access Blank. For more information on Tunnel Blank and links to the urban legend centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and Blank, see this file. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated by Blank, and initial readings have been taken by the research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Excuse me. Okay, this feels like we're heading into boss land. Supplies. Alright, the first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived here. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse, JF therapy session. So these are Dylan and us. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Freddie Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name has been found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Extrapolate information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation. House.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language collar. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Don't get mean. Don't get mean. We got a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Linguistic ability researchers were sent to transcribe a recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities in the interest of safety. This was done with non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between the repeating phrase and the word repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We're able to record first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Salvador's ID. Okay. Case files. Oh, the hand chair, yeah. Plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand palm forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. It has to be an incredibly uncomfortable chair. The item affects gravitational forces attracting and repelling objects near itself with the force of blank. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing form rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms that it contains human genetic material. Found in a warehouse at Blank, Albany, a team of ranger trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumors when they encountered the item. The fridge, an Arctic Clean brand of electric fridge from the 1960s, no cooling functionality. This door is decorated with crayon illustrations by Blank. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. This item came from the Bureau's attention after it survived a collapse in New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in apartment Blank. Rented by a man named Blank, it became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Blank, who was out of the building at the time of collapse, retained ownership of the item in 1974 when the Bureau purchased the item through false identity. New altered effects have been observed. Okay. Ugh. So used to... Okay. The light, yeah. Traffic light with 3 distinct lighting arranged vertically on each of its sides from top to bottom. The lights shine red, yellow, and green. Popular children's game is believed to be integral to the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red is activated, they will be instantaneously relocated a distance of Blank from the item. Note, theories that this item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe has been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a streetlight at an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. Local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and the gas leak was blamed for the confusion. It's always a gas leak. Hotline.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
I feel like we did this one, didn't we? Cool.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or do I try?
Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More of the kids from town joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I felt I hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolate info. Additional slide designation hand is verified in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation dog Neil.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan?
Why can we see that through the
floor? In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
After what happened at school to Miss Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide, we call it that, but really it's a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies, children. I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others more milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. Yeah, this is going to be some shenanigans. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line that smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there, must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it, didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when it came out, everything had melted the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector, and he and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Designation meadow.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mr. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Jesus. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized... There's a new Lord of the Flies show on Netflix. I haven't watched it. But the grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump and everything. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Disappearance of Ordinary's population confirmed result from slide projector related AWE. Okay. Yep. Saw that coming.
Projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
My God. Okay. We probably should have done some upgrading, but oh well.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well, the poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No. It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Did we break out of a psych ward to get here? Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews blank and blank for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions by Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 slide intact and a burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Note, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to this limited space in the investigation sector, the AWA will be investigated in the containment sector.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before the time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay, let's fight. Jeez, there we go.
We should check that lab.
This floaty thing's nice. Album cover. Rebirth from Asgard, or yeah, what is that? The whatever is Knights of Asgard or whatever. The band from Alan Wake. Globe supplement. The item was found in the penthouse at Sweet Blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolfe, who is being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank blank, and this item. Mr. Wolfe was arrested. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that keeps Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claimed he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but that's his reporter's opinions of Mr. Wolfe. Bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. See you.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Complete mission 7. Investigate the sector elevator. Search for slide protection for dimensional research. Okay. I don't know what that is. Man, we got a lot of missions here. Okay. Yeah, that's where I came from. Aha! But yeah, this is still... Damn it. Okay. Central Executive. Okay, we'll go there, I guess. And I need to do some upgrading before we get any further. Okay. Yeah, let's upgrade Shatter. We use that a lot. Upgrade Shatter again. On standard issue, upgrade any weapon to level 3. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got all these. So we have the strong launch. I'm gonna increase my levitate duration. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 60% more. Okay. Let's go see what Emily's up to.
Hello again. Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words.
You should.
What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that. I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Okay. Okay, nothing new in here. Now. So it's in containment. It's where I just was. I guess this is me. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, Thomasy, what you got? There we go. He's one of the flying guys, right?
There you are.
Oh, he's one of the smashy guys, okay. Can I not grab those? I don't understand. I guess I can't grab those as a... You know, like you can with the grenades and stuff and throw them back. Hurry up. Damn it. Tried to dash to the last second there. These flying guys are annoying. I know, like, if they jump at you, you can hit them, but it doesn't seem like he wants to do that attack. Ah. My God, that's so annoying. So annoying. Oops. Wait, I forget. Can I? Let's try spin. What does charge do? 3 explosive projectiles that can stagger enemies caught in their blast. Okay, now. Accuracy. Oh yeah, also I should be doing. Okay, what do we got here? Ammo cost per shot. Sure. Headshot damage, recoil. Okay. Are you? Wait, did I choose? I chose spin. I didn't want spin. Oh my God. I'm so dead. Here's one of those stupid... Oh, there he was. I thought I'd killed him. Oh my God, this boss sucks. No, it doesn't give any kind of difficulty rating. I know I can get him because I've gotten him super low before. Get down. get. Sometimes he drops it, and sometimes he doesn't. Also, the fact that it takes so long to reload is just really annoying. See, like, now he's doing it. Oh my god. What? I seized him. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get killed by that jackass thing anyway. Hello. I hear you over there. Where are you? Oh, you're down there? Okay. hear that other guy right here too. Go do something fun. Can I not? Can nobody shoot to this thing? At least one more guy, and that scary guy still around. Oh, thank God.
I guess the Bureau should start looking for a new head of communications.
Okay. Now, where's the other guy at? I don't see anybody running around. I'm pretty sure the bat guy is still around here somewhere. Okay. A paranatural object appeared in a field outside the town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising blank. No civilians were injured through a family dog, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over monitored line of communication using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau. Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After blank days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with a built-in BlackRock panels and relocated to Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading to the oldest house. Cool. I'm gonna check what's going on in here. You're fine. You're fine. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field at approximately blank. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed that the object fell from the sky, but our examination found that the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical blank, which possibly explains the light from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structure analysis of the material does not blank on record. The sphere has a broken portion as is something blank from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor while also using America Overnight program to blank. Note, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred into the investigative sector.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors will like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Let's go talk to Emily. That was the toughest quest by far that we've done.
Find anything interesting? I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker. Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him. You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
I should get going. Don't let me hold you up.
I don't think I have enough. Oh, I do have some points. Okay, let's grab some more life. Okay. Next up, search for a slide projector. Investigate. I don't know where this is. The sector elevator. Is that this thing?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Okay, Mr. Wake. Let's see what we got. Although, how long have I been doing this? 2 hours yet. We are going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just give this a pause because we've been playing for a long time. I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.